Welcome to Teaching on a Tuesday, where we get to bring you inside our classrooms to see what's really going on. This week, we visited Miss McDowell's 5th grade science class at R.J. Woolham. These students have been working and learning all about the water cycle. In this video, you'll see Miss McDowell ask her students questions to push their thinking, to check for understanding, and to clear up any misconceptions they may have. Get ready to be amazed at the vocabulary that this group uses to describe their understanding of the water cycle.
So like if you're like in 3rd grade going into 4th grade when you're learning about the water cycle, it could show you like how it would start off.
Right, and then remember in 3rd and 4th grade we learned evaporation, condensation, and then precipitation. But what word do we add on in 5th grade? Which is why we have a 4th step here. What is that word that we're adding on? Which you could have started from here. Some people started from this point of view. Julia?
Collection.
Collection. Another word for collection is?
Like
transmit.
It starts with an A.
It starts with an A.
Accumulation.
Okay, good job. Okay, so after evaporation, what is our next step? We can reference our notes. We can reference the board. We can reference condensation. So what has to happen for that condensation to happen? You're thinking about precipitation. The cloud has to get cold. So he needs to go up in the cloud and get chilly, because that, when they're getting chilly, it's bringing that gas back to liquid form. When there's too much liquid, it's like holding a bunch of water bottles, so you eventually drop them. When you drop them, that's your precipitation. This looks good.
No, I did it higher after the precipitation because the sea levels rise after.
Yeah. I raised my water level just a bit, and I moved the way it was going, this way, and then it went straight down and then this way, because when the wind blows, and it all just goes down. The precipitation is when the raindrops go on.
Other colors in there. Here's some more.
So the cloud, it goes down. So that'll be the last step. So that's why precipitation. Well, it could be. So you could, I'm starting from precipitation.
So it falls, and then I'm going to do collection, and then do evaporation, and then condensation. You can really start from whatever. But yes, precipitation is when water falls from the clouds.
What has to be present to have evaporation?
The sun.
The sun. But is it the sun?
It's the heat.
Yes, it's not the light. And that's where we get stuck in 5th grade. It's not the light from the sun, it's the heat from the sun. Great job.
I put my sun.
Great job on our stuff so far. What we are going to do is I just want to do a quick check on what you have got so far with the water cycle. I feel pretty good about your stages. You did really good. I feel like we're understanding some of our words. Now we got to put it into practice. Cole, can you sit up, honey? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a question together. If you hear something that you're like, well, I want to make a note about A, or I want to make a note about B, please feel free to do that. This is, what causes the water in the ocean to evaporate? So think about that question in your mind first. What causes the water in the ocean to evaporate? Cole, what do you think causes the water in the ocean to evaporate?
So the sun.
The sun. He's our number one, right? Okay, so here's our answer choices. Let's listen, because we already know we have that knowledge. What would evaporation look like? Is it going to look like a down arrow or an up arrow? Okay, let's draw that. Why up? Because it's up, because it's up, because it's up. Now, when you're feeling confident, we're going to talk about some of these answer choices we can eliminate. And then you guys, if you're like, oh no, I have my answers, you can start on your I choose statement. So you're going to choose blank because. Okay, let's talk about something that maybe we could cross out. So we're talking about how does evaporation happen, and we all pretty much drew sun, so we know it's the number one cause of evaporation. So tell me one thing I can eliminate. Gracie.
C.
Okay, C was the release of precipitation.
So that's when it gets too full rains.
Okay, so we don't go from, we had in our first stage, we had evaporation, condensation, precipitation, accumulation. And so the release of precipitation, that's a totally opposite part of our cycle. We can look over here on our anchor chart to see that.
It has to go up.
And it has to go up. Precipitation.
Precipitation
goes down.
Okay, let's cross it out then. What letter is that?